Wonderful. So it is not only is it the first session of the year, but it's the first of the year. It's January 1st, and we're heading into a new 12 months of exploring. And I'm excited about this. I'm genuinely looking forward to this because well, partly it's going to be exploring stuff that I'm just passionate about. Um, but I want this year to be about going, okay, what are all the elements that make I meditate work? What is the hypnosis aspects of it? What is the NLP aspects? What are the conversational hypnosis? What's the attitude to meditation? And I want to spend the year going into all that. So by the end of this year, everything I do, you'll know how to do. And I'm hoping that you can find by the end of the year that it was all a lot easier than you thought it would be or imagined it could be. So you've started doing it already. Um, and so some of this will be direct teaching. Some of it will be we'll use the breakout rooms as the year goes on. So we'll be separating out and doing that. So you'll get to practice with people during the session. That might mean making some of the sessions a little bit longer just to get it all in. We'll still have our Monday evenings where we do the meditation stuff as well. And it's just I've worked it out. Rather than saying it's going to be 52 sessions, I've gone for 49 because that gives me a Christmas week off and another couple of weeks off. So I'm aiming at doing it over 49 sessions. It will be, as before, recorded. So it's going to be there to access and look at and watch and all those things that we do. And yeah, and it's just that there's going to be a lot of stuff we're going to be covering, like I say, hypnosis, conversational hypnosis, aspects of NLP, um, meditation techniques, and just anything or any thoughts, ideas that have occurred to me over, what is it now? We're into the fifth year of doing this now, so which is a mad thought. Um, so there's going to be so basically by the end of it, you'll be kind of you'll be able to set yourselves up in like in practice or whatever or do but that's not the purpose. Well, no, you could do if you wanted to. But the reason I want to do this is one, it gives us all, it spreads everybody's ability to help other people. You know, that's part of it. And whether that's in line with the work you do, whether it's in line with the people you just have to deal with in your life, it gives skills and things that can help in different situations. Um, Different ways of approaching questioning. You get your questioning right. You don't have to do any sort of work to help people make a change in their lives. You can just use the right questioning, and they'll get to where they need to be by themselves. It's quite lazy, really, in some ways, but it's very effective. Um, so the aim is there'll be a certain amount of theory because there will need to be. Um, there will be the practical side of it. So sometimes that'll be me taking us all through stuff so you get an experience of it. Other times it'll be me going, here's a demo now, go away and practice this in your in the breakout rooms. I may even encourage at times, if depending on what we're looking at, that you arrange kind of hooking up on Zoom, either all together or pairing up in the gaps in between to maybe practice something a little bit more. Basically, whatever's going to help you get the most out of it. The other reason I want to do it this way this time is you can't learn this stuff and not have it have an impact on your own life as well. It's not you would have to be such a rigidly closed book to not find that learning the stuff we're going to explore this year wouldn't change you. It changes the way you look at things, changes the way you think about things, it changes how you interact with people, all in a positive way, all in a good way, all in ways that benefit. Um, and so my wish for the whole year is that as it as it moves forward, I can't think of the word I was going to use there. As it moves forward, as we proceed, there we go. Um, you're going to start noticing kind of like a ripple effect. It's like we drop the seeds of it into your own awareness and your own abilities, and then um, that ripples out, and it enhances your life. It enhances the life of people around you, and that way we all benefit from it. We'll move forward from it. So that is the plan. It's a bit of a task. It's a bit of a challenge, and yeah, I'm going to have to think about what it is I do and find a way of quantifying it sometimes. Um, but that's going to be good. That's going to be good. So what I've also done is I've clicked something on here which wasn't here before. So if that all sounds good, you know where you put your thumbs up. Oh, it just did a thumbs up thing with a timer. What's that about? I've realized I've not put this on pin, so at the moment we're all on screen. Sorry, let me just change that. There we go. So try a thumbs up thing again so I can just see what's occurring when we do that, if you've got it, or one of the wavy hand things, or so it's not doing anything different. Oh, and it hand sent us a sparkly heart. That's a very pretty thing. So the things I clicked have made no difference. Oh, look at that. Sally's got fancy with us, some party streamers there. Um, cool. I just wanted to make sure everything was still working the way I got clapping hands. Everything was working the way um, that it did before. So nothing's changed there. Marvelous. That's good. So what I'm hoping is that well, the attitude always has been with I meditate is throw yourself into it. The more you're going to put into it, um, the more curious you are, the more you participate, the more you have a go at things, the more sessions you can get to. Well, I know we record them, but you know yourselves, it's always better if you can get into the session and be here. Then the most you're going to get from it. And today's session is we're going to move into. I'm going to take you through some things just to get your focus tuned in for the year ahead with the work we're going to do. And yeah, set the ground ready for when we start next week with our first full proper lesson. So I've missed saying this. Have a fidget, get comfortable. And today we'll go through some meditation, some hypnosis bits today, just to get the mind where we need it to really get the most out of this year we're going to spend. So have a fidget, get comfortable, have a stretch, and we'll begin. We're just going to take some slow, deep breaths together. Surprisingly, it's going to be 3. And there's nothing to do with this as you breathe in and breathe out. Just relax. The more you relax, the better you can feel. The better you feel, the more you can relax as we go into this. And you may choose to close your eyes on the first breath. You may choose to close your eyes on the second breath. Or you may choose to close your eyes on the third breath. But whenever you choose to close your eyes, you can just relax thereafter. So let's start. Let's begin. Taking a deep breath in. Hold it and breathe out. Taking a deep breath in. Hold it and breathe out. Taking a third wonderful deep breath in. Hold it. And as you breathe out, if you've not done so already, just allow your eyes to close just in the time you need to take to relax, to let go. That's right. And tell yourself, I'm going to relax. I'm going to meditate. Outside noises will not disturb me. Everyday thoughts will not distract me. It all just helps me relax and go deeper. Just as you're breathing, as you're listening to my voice, just bringing your awareness up to the top of your head. Just imagine a warm, radiant light just at the top of the head, at the crown of the head, and that warm, radiant light starts to glow brighter with every breath in. And then with every breath out, it starts to slowly spread down from the crown of the head, down the forehead and the back of the head, softening and relaxing, down through the eyes, the nose, the jaw, relaxing, releasing tensions, the back of the head down into the neck, just letting go, just relaxing. Through the neck, down into the shoulders, the muscles of the shoulders softening, unwinding, down through the arms to the elbows, that warm, radiant light glowing, soothing and softening down to the wrists, to the hands and to the tips of the fingers. Just relax. From the shoulders down through the chest and the upper back, down into the lower back and stomach, down into the hips, base of the spine, just softening, relaxing, letting go, down through the legs, the thighs to the knees. The knees carry a lot of tension. They work very hard for us. Just imagine that warm light now soothing, flowing through the knees, relaxing. Flowing down through the shins and the calves, releasing tensions through to the ankles, to the feet, to the tips of the toes. Just relax. There really is nothing to do. With every breath you take, every word I speak, you can allow yourself maybe now to relax just a little bit more. No wonder just how much you can relax throughout all this session to really engage with and get the most from today's session. So I invite you to imagine, picture, pretend in your mind's eye that it's one whole year from now. So we just finished New Year's Eve 2025. And you've completed a whole year of learning and practicing and growing, discovering new things, new ways to share, new ways to communicate, new ways to support others and yourself, new ways of looking at the world and thinking about situations that empower you to be able to feel confident within yourself, to be a force for good, to help others, to help yourself, transforming and changing. So imagine you're standing at the end of this journey, reflecting on all you've learned, the ability to communicate with others and help them access their own resources and abilities to change and transform out of difficult situations, limiting beliefs, your own ability to guide people, whether it's in meditation or hypnosis, to relax and feel good or make changes. And equally just to have fun, because we're going to look at that too. See yourself reflecting and feeling confident at being able to help someone calm their anxiety, or inspire change in other people, or just simply feel more in control of your own life. And as you see yourself now, all that learning, that wisdom, that insight, notice the ripple effect. See the people who, just by knowing these things, these abilities, these ideas, see the people that you've helped, the potential for all the lives you've touched. See yourself applying it to your life, the same way as Fee uses it to help people achieve things when they're horse riding that they never felt they could achieve. You too can inspire and transform lives. And notice how, again, your own life has transformed. I wonder what that will be like for you. And notice as you, at the end of this year, looking back, how it feels to have gone on this journey and to have made changes in your own life and been able to help and benefit others. Notice how that feels as you reflect on your growth and your learning. Is there a sense of pride, of joy, a sense of fulfillment? Whatever those feelings are that you can imagine now as you imagine yourself at the end of the year looking back, just really allow those feelings, all those good and positive feelings, to begin to spin and flow within you. Maybe it's a sense of peace you feel knowing that you've been able to touch somebody's life or transform an aspect of your own. Whatever those feelings, as you imagine looking back over this year, allow those feelings to spin and grow within you. And as they do that, I want you to just gently bring your thumb and your ring finger together on either hand. Touch them together And allow those feelings to build and spin within you as you take a deep breath in and pinch those thumb and finger together, connecting those wonderful feelings with that action now of bringing those fingers together. And as you breathe out, releasing that. And then as you breathe back in, pinching those fingers together again, feeling that sense of positivity flooding through you. And as you breathe out, just releasing that and relaxing. Taking a third wonderful deep breath in. As you're breathing in, pinching that finger and thumb together again. And allowing that feeling. Every time you bring those finger and thumbs together and take a deep breath, you can experience and connect with those feelings of positivity, whether it's pride, joy, fulfillment, peace, whatever that is for you now. Anytime you bring those finger and thumb together, you can connect with that feeling. And so what I'm going to invite you to do is just gently in your own time, just come back from there. Allow those nice relaxed feelings to stay with you. Allow that feeling just being back here, back now. When you're ready to continue, just gently open your eyes and position yourself so you've got that pen and paper. If you've not got a pen and paper, don't worry, because you can write it down afterwards, or you might choose to share with the group in this moment. So what I want to do is I'm going to ask you 3 questions, and you may choose to write the answers down. I'll have a few minutes to think about it. So you may choose to write the answers down. You may choose, if you've not got a pen and paper, you can always drop them into the chat here, and they will be there to download and look at. Or you may just choose to have a think about it and share it. So 3 questions I'm going to ask. Question number 1. When you look ahead thinking about the things we're going to share and learn this year, what excites you most about this journey? What excites you most about the learning that lies ahead? That's question number 1. What excites you the most about learning the skills we're going to learn? Question number 2. How do you envision using these techniques in your own life or for others? So the ability of hypnosis for yourself, for others, NLP for yourself and others, a deeper understanding maybe of meditation and how you can apply it for yourself and others. All the change work stuff. How do you envision using these techniques in your own life or for others? And question number 3. What does a transformed life look and feel like to you? What does a transformed life look and feel like to you? So, have we all got those 3 questions? Yeah, good, good, good. So you've got basically the time it takes for me to go and get a glass of water because I've gone really thirsty and croaky. So that's going to give us a perfect few minutes just to jot down. You just make some bullet point notes. You don't have to write essays at the moment or anything like that. Just answer those 3 questions. What excites you most about the year ahead, what you can learn. How do you envisage using and applying the techniques in your life, whether for yourself or others? And what does that transformed life look like and feel like to you? So I will nip and get a drink whilst you make some notes. I will, at the end of this, be offering you an opportunity to share that, have a chat about it if you like. Um, Hence doing it earlier on before everyone's really relaxed. Because if we do it at the end, everyone will just be like, "That's just, I don't need to talk right now." So I'll go and get a drink and I'll let you have a few thoughts and feelings. See you in a moment. Recording, and we shall now. Anyone watching this back will realize there's a gap. And all I can say is you should have been here. Fabulous. So let's move on. And I'm going to ask you again to have a fidget and to get comfortable. Oh, let's do it that way. So we're going to take 3 deep breaths again. And I don't want you to close your eyes and keep them closed on the first breath. And I don't want you to close your eyes and keep them closed on the second breath. But on the third breath, as you breathe out, that's the time to close your eyes and really relax. And what we're going to do is, as we breathe in on one, open your eyes as far as you can, really wide. And as you breathe out, just allow them to gently relax and close just with the breath. On the second time, we'll open them a deep breath, maybe a halfway, just normal vision kind of level. And then as you breathe out, just allowing them to close all the way. And on the third deep breath in, we open them just a little bit. You know, when you're just looking through your eyelashes. And then as you breathe out, just allow them to relax and close. And on that one, you can let go, relax, and just allow your eyes and your body to drift for a while. So taking a deep breath in, eyes wide open. Breathing out, and the eyes just gently and slowly close as you breathe out, relaxing. Second deep breath in, open the eyes halfway. Breathing out, allowing those eyes to gently and softly relax as you let go. And that third in breath, open them just a little bit. Hold that breath and then let them close and relax as you breathe out now, and continue to relax, to let go. And in fact, to help you let go, to relax even deeper and more than this, I'm going to count down from 10 to 1. 10 is where you are now. 1 can be in a wonderful, light state of relaxation, meditation, trance. And I don't know whether you'll go into that light trance as we start the count, whether you'll wait till we get midway, or maybe you'll enjoy that relaxing down and wait until we get down to 1 before you really just drift to a wonderful state of relaxation and inner focus, where my voice will go with you and guide you. But whenever it is you choose to go into that wonderful inner focus now, then I know you can get the most from this. That's 10. Every cell, fiber, and muscle of the body unwinding and relaxing. 9. Drifting down through time and space. 8. With every breath you take and every word that I speak, it starts to become automatic now. You do not have to think about this. Just relax. 8 to 7. Each breath letting go deeper and deeper. 6, allowing that feeling, whatever that is for you, to intensify, to grow as you step further into this. To 5, and 5's that midway point where you can really let go. It's that point of balance, that point of stillness, just before you descend deeper. To 4, with every breath you take, every word that I speak, it can be automatic now. You do not have to think about this. Just relax. From 4 to 3, with every breath you take, every word that I speak, it's so easy to do nothing and just let go now to one, all the way relaxing, letting go. And I wonder what that is that you will gain from this session that will really allow you to explore and get the most understanding, growth, learning, and benefit from what we share this year. And even though I don't know what that will be yet, and you do not know what that will be yet, you can begin to be a little curious and wonder just where this journey will take you. And as you journey through this year, every session brings new insight and skills that you can naturally integrate into your life. Something that you maybe thought would be difficult would be much easier than you thought. As in every session, both your conscious mind and your unconscious will follow, learn, and take on board all that is said and all that is not said to allow you to discover your own skills and abilities, to be an agent of change. And you will find yourself with each session, with each passing week, growing in confidence and compassion, both for yourself and for others. Each lesson is a stepping stone. Every step forward feels empowering and exciting as you journey through this year. Each session bringing those new insights and skills that you can naturally integrate into your life. You'll find yourself growing in confidence and compassion, both for yourself and for others, with each lesson a stepping stone. Every step forward feels empowering and exciting. And as you make that choice to take that journey, now in this moment, picture yourself in the future, in a moment, in a situation where you're using what you've learned. Maybe it's at work, maybe you've used some of the language that we're going to learn to help somebody or to solve a situation or a problem. Maybe you've helped a friend with some pain or helped them overcome a fear. Or maybe you've given somebody that confidence boost that they needed to go out and really make a difference in their lives. Just imagine speaking to that person. They've just come up to you and they're speaking to you with gratitude. Notice the gratitude in that person's voice and feel the calm confidence in your own heart as they feed back to you how what you shared has rippled out and benefited their lives. And know that everything you need to succeed is already within you, waiting to be uncovered. You are already enough. You already have everything that you need to succeed, to be really good at anything you choose to apply from what we share. Easily and effortlessly, you will not have to think about it because your unconscious mind in each one of these sessions will take on board and remember things that even your conscious mind maybe does not notice, that will allow you to take what we share and apply it easily and effortlessly in any aspect of your life that you choose. Because everything you need to succeed is already within you, waiting to be uncovered. That's right. So in a moment, I'm going to count from 1 to 5. 1 is where you are now. 5 will be back here, feeling calm, relaxed, refreshed, ready to embrace the whole of the year. Not just the time that we're going to be sharing, but ready to embrace fully the whole of the year. To discover that situations you thought would be challenging, you may find easier than expected. Solutions coming easily, decisions coming easily. And you can notice the good times and feel gratitude for the small blessings that this year will bring, knowing that you are enough. That's 1, every cell, fiber, and muscle of the body coming back. 2, to be the person you want to be, to live life how you want to live it. 3, take a nice deep breath in. Feel that oxygen flooding the body and a whoosh of energy from the tips of the toes to the top of the head, energizing, refreshing, revitalizing. 4, just imagine it's a long way off at the moment, but it's the height of summer and it's a warm, hot day, and you've found a fountain of wonderful, refreshing water to stand under. And it's cascading over you, refreshing, revitalizing, feeling good. And 5, back here, back now, ready to embrace all that the year holds ahead for us. And when you're back, I'll just ask you to, there you go. Some of you have preempted it. You're so used to it now. Just pop your cameras back on. What I'd like and invite you to do is, if you made a few notes in the middle about what you're looking forward to, is just focusing on that over the next week. Give it a bit of thought. I say, yeah, next week, um, about kind of, yeah, just let yourself think about, okay, well, if I had the ability to talk to someone and in that conversation help them get out of a difficult perspective without them even realizing I was doing something, or to take somebody who was stressing and worrying about something without them even knowing it, talk them into a wonderful, resourceful state of mind where not only do they relax, but they can find the solution to their problems, or talk someone's pain away, or take somebody into a nice meditation, or even use those abilities to help myself. What's one thing I'd be really excited about being able to do? What's a situation in my life where I can go, wow, that would be really useful. And just begin to now to think about where you can apply this as we go throughout the year. And I want this year is a journey of discovery, growth, and empowerment. Each step you take will bring you closer to your own potential. And I want you to remember that even though it might seem like there's lots to do at the moment, you already have all the tools you need to succeed and get the most of this from. And that's a really important thing that you can remember, or you can forget. And if you forget, there's a part of you that can remember that will allow it to grow like a seed within you, which is wonderful. So next week, we will be starting, and we're going to start, I think we're going to start at the moment. I'm thinking rather than just doing kind of blocks of the one topic all the way through, so like several weeks on one section, several weeks on the other. It might alternate it. So 1 week we'll be looking at hypnosis, 1 week we'll be looking at some NLP stuff, 1 week we'll be looking at some language stuff. And that way it keeps it, different each week. Some weeks maybe we'll spend maybe a couple of weeks on something if it's needed. But that's how I think I'm going to, that's how I've planned to run it, because I figured it makes it a bit more interesting. You've always got a different something to be looking at. And I think that way you can then see how a lot of these things interact and connect and support each other, but not just within what we'll be looking at, but like when we've done the EFT, the tapping stuff. Once you start looking at hypnosis and how language and stuff influences people, you can quite easily see how EFT could just as effectively be an act of hypnosis as it could an act of energy healing. Um, and you start to, and I will give a slight warning. At a certain point along this year, you will start to think that everything is hypnosis, because it is. Um, And once you realize that, that gives you an advantage over a lot of things that most people don't get. Um, so yeah, so that is our session for today finished. I'll stop recording.